don't even know this shit.
I do what I want. They do what they can. Got it on smash.
This shit you talking about some Microsoft. What the fuck? This said some shit about some Microsoft. This shit trip. Yeah, this shit. Yeah, that be tripping. Oh Lord, that be talking about. That be talking about Microsoft.
Just consider me flammable. Sure shot. I got all the intangibles. Need a leash. I'm a beast. I'm an animal. Heat the competition up like a Hannibal. Know the game like I wrote up the manual. I do weekly what you do on the annual. MVP, that decision unanimous. Hit dials. I don't think they can handle it. Battlefield, it's just me and my warriors. Guaranteed we emerge victorious.
Hey, so just send it to my group meet.
All right, Coach. Under hazy, overcast LA skies.
Hey, game up, man.
In Carson, California. Straight ahead, it's a matchup of unbeatens between the Atlanta Falcons and our home team. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
I'm going to get on one. They got the Warriors. Ooh, the Rock is open. Oh, it's the Legend League, so the Legend's already on the team. The Bulls, Michael Jordan.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
Okay.
They'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. It's a gain of 16, first down Falcons.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception, but not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
They run on first down as they're able to get this forward for about 4. Joey Bosa in on the stop.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL, so when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored. You give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
But I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 37. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
Nice job there defensively to clamp down, because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
The reception good for 7. It's third down. To throw, Vic. And a big loss here as he's taken down. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. On 4th down, Vic. Throwing left side, it's complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. Pete Carroll rolled the dice, but it didn't work out. And this crowd into it early. Their guys stand tall on the opening drive of the football game. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Tomlinson. And nothing doing on his first run. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. It shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of the position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa. On that play, how about that tackle we just...
And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow. Well, it was second long. Now it's third and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving them exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
I'm doing it right now, so I'm getting on now.
Mike 5'9", Mike 5'9". Hey, here we go. 59's Mike, 59's Mike. Check, 59. I'm not ready. Mike's 59. Hey, orbit. Here we go, let's bring it. Shoot.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
Well, boys, so what's the score of y'all game?
He will find Winslow, that's complete. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. That goes for a gain of 31.
Now that one hurts defensively. They force them into third and long, had the advantage, yet they give up the big play right there.
Yeah, their offense was already warming up on the sideline, ready to come out. So much for that 3 and out.
Check nickel.
Ready. Now Tomlinson on 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Watch twist.
23 yards the pickup there.
This is one of those plays that could go either way, but we've seen the influence of the college game now in the NFL, where we're seeing more and more of these plays run, and that one went for a big gain.
Chris, we got to find these Steelers users, Chris.
Hey, come on now. Check.
The Steelers, good.
Protein spill. Bravo. Check. Look, squeeze.
Huh?
SOS. Greystone, Travis. SOS.
On 1st down, Tomlinson. So he got free of 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. The safety, Keanu Neal, there to make the tackle.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9.
I can't believe they even let you play.
Looking to throw. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked up by DeMonte Kazin. And he'll break. But no doubt, a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
A run there on 1st down, and a pretty good one at 5 yards, so make it 2nd and 5. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 7 yards there and a 1st down. We're scoreless after 1. second quarter now. Falcon football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
I don't know who the Chiefs is, but who was?
Here's Vick. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Now here's Vick. Complete to Jones. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down.
Oh, I like that, dude. Yeah. So if I like it, I don't like playing that sim. That's stupid. I hate niggas that play on simulation.
They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Vick. Well, he cannot get away. Down goes Vick. Jerry Tillery. He's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down. Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. On 4th down, Vick. And he's going to go down again. Pete Carroll rolled the dice, but it didn't work out. And the Charger defense stands tall, and they get the football back. The Charger drive about to get going. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
How about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
At their 49-yard line.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Rock it. Hey, check 24. Watch 24. Hey, alert 3. Get it.
And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5.
Not your conventional play call, but that's okay. You probe the defense a little bit with some of everything in your playbook. That way they have to account for everything as the game moves on.
So 3rd down, and the Falcons going with a dime. 6 defensive backs.
Back on your tight.
Hey.
Sure to go.
Hey, Charlie.
They'll set up a throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
All you gotta do is go on a 3-4 nickel. Yeah, they're going to 3-point nickel set.
That's going to set him back 5 yards. On is the Chargers punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line.
I think he's using the Raiders. Remember, like the Raiders played it.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. On 2nd down now, it's Henry. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first.
A good run there off right tackle. In an old-school NFL football, the right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. Throwing, Vick. This complete to Jones. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 15 yards, 1st down, Atlanta.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you can get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
I was going to say that nigga on point.
Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
He dropped it.
They tried the throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. They keep it with Henry on 1st down. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
On 2nd and a couple. Vick. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. He'll get the 1st down and more inside the 20. And down to the 19-yard line.
We all love to have a home run hitter in the backfield. Guy can take it the distance. But in short yardage, trying to pick up 1st downs, that big guy, always a nice luxury to have, isn't he?
A first chance in the red zone for the Falcons now. 1st and 10 at the 19. Back to the ground, this time with Freeman. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Hell no. Hell no. Get him on the
So
team.
after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, Vick. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. Play action now, Vick. Now Vick straight to
nigga fumble.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. And this a 39-yard attempt. Tavecchio puts this one through. And we have action on the scoreboard just before halftime. It's 3-0. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, the Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
The Charger drive about to get going. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Yeah, they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Flush to his right. And it's incomplete. How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one, and none of them being done very confidently.
Truth be told, I've never played chess, and I know that I'm not smart enough to play chess. Guys like you with your IQ, you can pull that off.
Hey, box drop, box drop. Right, check, 59, 59. All day, all day. Check 59, Mike. Mike is 59, Mike the 59. Hey, let's get them home. Deep rip, deep rip.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. That was complete to Tomlinson.
He got that shit out.
And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30.
Hey, now watch you get it out.
He felt the pressure coming there. That was a good job of just making something out of nothing, so to speak.
Yeah, took the hit and still made the play. You know, when we talk about runners, all right, and on running plays, runs after contact, we call that getting dirty yards, tough, gritty ones. To me, that's like the version of a dirty pass. He knows he's going to get smacked, yet still delivers the football and picks up good yardage.
Looking deep downfield, and it's knocked away and incomplete. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary, it really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone, and especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line.
I'm not starting this. I don't think fucking want to do that.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
How about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
To get a little more cushion. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 12 yards is the pickup, good for a first down for the Falcons. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff.
Yeah, when we talked about him.
They like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time. Really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
That's 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. They'll run it again with Henry. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop it. Flushed out right. Now he'll pull it down. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Dancing to his left. And time for
he get hot now.
Can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down.
We are seeing two really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
Is there any way they can find something that can pop, something big to knock them back on their heels?
And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Third down turns to first with that 5-yard pickup. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Henry out of the pistol. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a first down for the Falcons. Vick will look to throw on first down.
Oh, he threw a
He
pick.
raises one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 22. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
The Charger drive about to get going. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 33-yard line.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber. Look at me, zipper. That's me.
Here's 2nd and 8. Going right side here, and that's complete. Touchdown, LA! A big play there. His 9th touchdown of the season, and the Chargers have taken the lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Let's go!
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Go over.
29 is a Mike. Mike 29.
Go over.
You ain't doing
Go
nothing.
Go up.
29 is
Go
on
down.
Mike 29. Ricky.
On 2nd and 9, Vick. Caught by Jones. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th.
7-2.
Boy, not deterred from those first 2 failed attempts. They're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down. They'll run for it with Henry. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Back now at Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson. It's the Falcons. They'll have the football, but trailing on the scoreboard as we get set to begin the fourth. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
That's got to be a long day. 29 is Mike. Mike 29. You must.
Working out of the gun, Michael Vick.
Bro, look how they
Escape,
made
and he goes down.
They can't
Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And, wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
And not only have they done it, they've put themselves in a great position to win this one because holding them down was paramount. If they could get it done, well, guess what? We see the end result. Right now, they have their eye on victory.
And leading here in the fourth. On third down, Vick. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down.
switch gears.
Now Vick on fourth down. And no, it's incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Fair.
Switch it. Come on, switch it.
Hey, lock it.
Watch it. Shit.
Shot.
Now it's Tomlinson.
Let's go. Come on.
34 yards there and a 1st down.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there. And on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing, in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously. But at this stage...
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. A great effort there. His 6th touchdown of the season. For the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of...
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Joey Bosa in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
I'm 2 days hitting my disease. Yup.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Vick. And that one almost intercepted. Call it a 50-50 ball. It falls incomplete, and now 3rd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And he's not going to sniff the 1st down here. He stopped at the 25. A solid run of 11 there as he tucked it and ran, but he's still short of the marker at its 4th. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. On 4th down, Vick. Over the middle, it's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. Vic to throw it. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Line of scrimmage again, the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Vic. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's caught inside the 35. A gain there of 30 big ones. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Vic now. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Now flags come flying in. One of the Falcons moved early. And that false start penalty is certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Vic now from the 50. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Joey Bosa has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. 3rd and long for Vic. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down. Definitely desperation time. This just looks like, hey, throw it down there, hope that your guy can make a play.
You want him to make a play, but if not, maybe you get a pass interference call. And you know in the NFL, that's a spot foul. You get all of that yardage. That would be a big play.
Forced out to his left. Now he's going to go deep down the left side. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off at the 14.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons.
Yeah, it's all done.